Aussie.
All right, it's Thursday night. I'll stop playing with my little mobile game that I'm weirdly obsessed with. Wait, what the hell's going on here? Okay. Ooh, okay, so I'm just looking at the bonus things on the game. I'm really close to getting a bonus. I'm kind of obsessed by it. Anyway, when I play games on here, I want to get my cocktail recipes on here because it's Thursday night. I'm a-thinking... Wait, text message. Foxtel says, Max Basic with ads will be on my Foxtel subscription at no additional cost. Fuck ads. Hello, Heine. How are you doing? Right, so that was nothing. So let me just get my Trello happening. Okay. I'll look up these recipes. Good. Glad you're good, man. Ugh. Sorry, I just saw a headline for a cocktail recipe and I want to punch the person responsible for it in the fucking throat. Zezarek, it's better than a Caesar. And it's not. I can tell by looking at it, it's fucking not. That's the snob in me coming out, and I don't mind admitting it. Quite honestly. Anyway, okay. Look up this recipe. I'm just wondering if the search isn't auto-completing like it normally does. Is my internet slow? Oh, that's why it didn't return a result. Okay, what's this one? Spanish monk. Spanish monk, yes. That's what I thought. Serve that up with a cherry. Okay. All right, I've got that. Home for the elderly. Hello. Ooh, Discord. In Coburn tonight. Nice, the Michael Keaton Batman. So while we're talking about it, I'll open... Oh, what the fuck? Discord. Discordia. Two madmen in a car. Okay. Nice one. Thank you for sharing that with me. Right. Now, where was I going to go? Auntie Roberta. What fucking site did I find this on? Let's go. Auntie Roberta cocktail. What site was this on? Really? Was it on Make Me a Cocktail? The fuck would I be doing on that site? Oh, Aunt Roberta. Is it literally that spelling? Oh, and that's served on Turox. Okay, well, that's what I'm making first. And what the molly fuck are you doing, Microsoft? And hijacking people's web pages, you cunts. Oh, neat. Okay, so got my sexy clear ice. We're going to do that first up. Been letting it sit there for 15, 20 minutes to temper the ice. Nice. Getting a drive to pick up your new amp. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to make my first cocktail called an Aunt Roberta, which I wrote down as Auntie Roberta. Because I don't think I ever called anyone aunt. It was always auntie. Garnish. Yeah, now I'm going to use orange peel, not lemon. Oh, wow, this has gone all soft. What the fuck? Let's see if I have any better luck peeling this tonight. Oh, God, this fucking orange is bursting. Mrs. Angry said this orange peel was good in her drink. It's a right bastard for me to peel. Why is it so soft there? Oh, God. What's happening, honestly? Oh, fuck. That slipped and I almost cut my fucking finger. God damn it. Oh, the cosmos is angry at me tonight. Okie dokie do. Let me tidy these up a bit. No, actually, I'm going to cut that bit of pith off. Not all the pith. It's just a weird little lump of it there. Stop it, mate. You're giving me the pith. Okay. What I was channeling there is I don't know, 30, 40-year-old Channel 9 cricket song. They used to do all the variations of Come On Aussie, Come On, when that proved to be such a friggin' hit for them, which I think started in the 70s and ran all through the 80s. Fuck all to do in Dubbo in summer, but watch TV. Boring fucking town. Actually, I was just a boring kid. Lots of people used to go down to the river. There were rope swings hanging off trees, which I found really threatening and almost never went on. So a little wuss. There you go, a little secret into my childhood. My teenage years, I was not adventurous. Bit of a wuss, to be fair. All right, Jesus, that'll do. Oh, I'm making such a friggin' mess here. These little shreds of orange peel. Come on, get together, you lot. You dry out a bit. Okay, let's go make. Auntie Roberta, which one of these looks best? Actually, they both need a bit more trimming. Some weird bits sticking out. Stuff that like absolutely will not show up on video because it's too small and I'm just getting obsessive because that's the way I am. Which one will I do? That one. God, now I'm obsessively trimming off another bit. Somebody stop me. I'm so obsessive. Okay. Now, what do I need to get together for Aunt Roberta? Cognac, sweet vermouth, raspberry liqueur. I'm doing strawberry liqueur. Chambord is the famous raspberry liqueur, and I don't have it. Which one will I do? This one. Okay. Gotta start getting some shit together, including a cherry. Get a skewer for the cherry. Maybe getting this all sorted out. Alright, gotta get a cherry. Or two. Who knows what happens when I stab from hell's dark heart. I stab at thee. This is not going well. Man, need a spoon. Ha! I got 2. After trying 6 times. 2 cherries it is. Okay, one sweet vermouth. Brandy. I'm just using this one. Raspberry liqueur. Strawberry. Okay, got red. It's going to be quite a red drink. Absinthe. Maybe I'll use my good absinthe. Actually, they're both good absinthe. I don't know why I'm dissing one of them. Bitters. Okay. Okie doke. Alrighty. Get these ready. I set the camera up. Here. Put that there. With the GoPro. Okie dokie, we're getting ready. Okay. Oops. Oop, that was awkward. Right, I was going to drop it for a second there. That would be most unfortunate. Okay, let's get this happening. Mixing glass. And all the bits and bobs. Okay. Okay, starting with La Brandy. What? 10 mils of raspberry. Let's fucking go. It's probably about 10 mils. Okay. Okay, we're as ready as we're gonna be. Okay. Turn this on. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's make a cocktail. Uh, 30 mils. Raspberry. 5 mils of absinthe. That's about right. And 1 dash of bitters. Okay. med. Actually, I should quickly look up the history of this cocktail. What does it say? Nothing? Huh? Okay. Alrighty. Let's get some ice in that glass. Alright. That's ready. Speaking of ready, where's my rocks glass? Give this a good old stir. Spritz the oils, do that, and the cherries. Nice. Okay. Cocktail made. Switch that off. As predicted, is very red. All right, let's get a thumbnail photo before we do the talky bit. All right. All right. Now, turn the bead around. Now, I thought this was actually a bit bright. There we go. I'm adjusting that. We'll see how it goes. This is what happens when you're a one-man show. Can't spend a lot of time on production. Hey, Madam Butterfly, how are you? I'm just going to do the talky bit for this cocktail, then I'll sit down and chat for a bit with my cocktail. That looks about right. Let's do that. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is a Sweet Manhattan riff called an Aunt Roberta. And doesn't Aunt Roberta sound like fun? She seems like the type who has a couple of extra sherries at Christmas and makes the kids laugh. And I thought I'd give it a go. You'll love the colour, very bright red, because besides the sweet vermouth, has a red fruity liqueur in it as well. And it's on the rocks rather than served up like a Manhattan traditionally would be. An excuse to use my sexy clear ice. I'm not going to say now. I'm going to give it a quick taste. Oh, and there's a little bit of absinthe in here as well that just gives it a kick, because otherwise I think it would be too sweet with the addition of a liqueur. Mind you, good entry-level cocktail for someone who thinks a Manhattan's too strong. This is still quite strong, but it's got a little bit of extra sweetness. I'll take you through the ingredients. It's a brandy-based Manhattan rather than a whiskey-based Manhattan, which of course purists would say mean not a Manhattan. But it's not a Manhattan anyway. I'm just giving a frame of reference. God damn it. Speaking of frames of reference, the recipe I found suggested using cognac, which is just a specific type of brandy. And just between you, me, and a fly on the wall, I think the reputation of cognac is overstated. Not that it's bad. Most cognacs are very good, but there are very good brandies made around the world that are not cognac. And this is actually a French-aged cognac. Well, French-aged brandy, I should say, not a cognac. It's not following the rules coming from the cognac region. But I have Australian brandies. There are brandies everywhere. So don't let the hype of cognac and cognac alone. If a recipe says cognac, it means use brandy. Like a Manhattan, this does have sweet vermouth. I'm almost out of this bottle. I have to think of something to use this last little bit in. Maybe make a second Aunt Roberta. Who knows? The recipes online said to use a raspberry liqueur, and they basically mean Chambord, which I don't actually have. Not that I've got anything in particular against Chambord, but I've got a lot of fruit liqueurs and thought I didn't need to get Chambord as well. I'm actually using a strawberry liqueur. I actually had a few red fruit liqueurs to choose from, and I went with this. And there's also a little absinthe. This is an Australian absinthe from the Never Never distillery. Like most absinthes, relatively high, 55%. Not as high as you get a lot of the time, 70, 80% with absinthe, but still, it's given the whole thing a bit of a kick. And having introduced the ingredients, now I'll show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, put 2 ounces or 60 mils of the brandy of your choice, then 1 ounce or 30 mils of sweet vermouth. Follow that with 1/3 of an ounce or 10 mils of a raspberry liqueur, and then 1 bar spoon or around 5 mils of absinthe, rounding things out with 1 dash of aromatic bitters. Add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. And I'm straining that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of sexy clear ice. And for a garnish, I'm spritzing some citrus oil over the top, then adding the twist of peel to the drink, and also adding some maraschino cherries on a skewer. You could absolutely serve this up like a traditional Manhattan if you wanted to. Simple. For me, there was a suggested serving of on ice in a rocks glass, and again, out comes the sexy clear ice, my favorite thing and my favorite way of making it. Cheap, easy, doesn't take up a lot of freezer space. You should be seeing another video that shows you how to do it. So after you finish this, look at that, and you know what? After that, just take your time. Maybe have one of these, maybe have a drink. Just chill out. Look after yourself, because I'd love to see you again sometime soon when I make another cocktail. Till I do see you again, I will say cheers. Oh, gross. I had this build-up of saliva in my mouth, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep talking. I did manage it, though, because I'm a little trooper. Fuck was that noise? I heard a noise like a gong. Okay, turn this off. Give me some room. Put the camera out of the way. All right, let's Yep, I turned that off. Oh, wait, I do just want to tip this into here. Because I want that glass to look clear later when... Because I'm maybe going to make another cocktail. Hello, Hannah. I thought you were going to say I'll be serving suggestion of a lot. That is another serving suggestion I like. How much booze are we putting in this? A lot. Yum-o. Okay. That's okay. It's not setting the world on fire. It's okay, though. Auntie Roberta. I gotta hold out. Ooh, I'm holding out hope that the Spanish monk will be good. A gin sour with green chartreuse added. That sounds like fun to me. Yes. I'm going to use some of these, Hannah. Serving suggestion is all. Serving suggestion, yes, serve it. Oh, dear. Oh, what the fuck? Honestly. If you're wondering what I'm cursing at myself clicking on the wrong thing. Wait, who invented the Spanish monk? Oh, it's an old recipe. The South. Wow, how's this for a book title? The South American Gentleman's Companion, being an exotic drinking book, or Up and Down the Andes with Jigger, Beaker, and Flask. I mean, honestly, someone who's going to call a book that, they're definitely a bon mot. Need a cocktail series. Weirdest. Oh God, they're pretty goddamn weird. There are ridiculously named cocktails out there. You know, of course, there was the whole trend in the 70s and 80s to use sexual terms for drinks. Sometimes they're just fun or nonsensical or somehow make sense in a quirky way. I mean, what have I liked recently? Going nowhere fast, but making good time. Excellent name for a cocktail. But actually, if I bring up my Trello, quickly look through the weird named ones I've made recently, or that I'm thinking of making. Okay, weird cocktail names. Oh, what the fuck? Fucking page reloading on me. Okay. Fly me the flip to Australia. That's not too outrageous. Just scrolling down, I'm not seeing any particularly wacky named ones. Where's all my wacky name ones? Jesus, I make a lot of cocktails. Yeah, there's going nowhere but making good time. Naked in the rain. Now I'm disappointed. Or a banana between the sheets, which is a version of a cocktail called Between the Sheets with banana liqueur. Week of drinks with sex names. You could do a year of drinks with sex names, quite honestly. Hey, Tommy. Hello. I always passed balls for the right reasons. I'm not exactly sure what that... Oh, busted balls. Yes, okay. I like to think I did it for the right reason. Got to be one called See You Next Tuesday. Oh, that's such a good idea, though. And the ingredients have to start with a C, a U, an N, and a T. T would be tequila. C, cognac. U's going to be difficult. There are actually some. I know there's a herbal liqueur that you get in teeny bottles that starts with a U. N. What would be N? T is for terps. That's the very serious version. What would be your drink that would be called Good Luck Everyone Else? Well, what are we trying to convey, Tommy? I love starting with an inspiration, whether it's a flavor, a reference cocktail, or just a phrase. Good Luck Everyone Else is actually a great name for a cocktail, I think. So what are we saying? Bad luck to us? That sounds like another strong one if we're doing this. No, can't stay long. FDA's on the crime for hating anyone. Breached your mountain compound. The FDA, they're pussies. Fight them to the death. Hannah, each letter wouldn't be booze, but a whole cocktail that's an ingredient. Hey, Pat, how are you doing? Well, you know what? Now I'm just going to search. Ooh, what's Nick's trying to tempt me with? 24 hours only unless sold out. XO cognac was 120, now 100. I mean, if I wanted some cognac, that would be a good deal, but I don't particularly. So you didn't get me that time, Nick's. Grand Prix weekend at Starwood, just 10 minutes from the action. That's true. They could probably pick up a lot of people from the Grand Prix. Anyway, I was just going to search on alcohol that starts with U. Spirits glossary, U. Ugni Blanc, umami. That's a flavor rather than thing. Ooh, I've got some umami bitters. I could try that. Umbugly. Umeshu, actually. I kind of been meaning to. Oh, actually, I could cheat. Escabaha, the Irish word for whiskey. Water of life. Ooh, I could either do umami, use my umami bitters, get some umeshu, Japanese liqueur, which I've been thinking of getting, or cheat and do esquibaha, Irish whiskey. Good luck, everyone else. 6 goon sacks and an HSP. Ha ha. Did I see the display of? Oh my God! It just never stops. It's Musk doing ass kissing, Trump doing ass. It's cringy fucking stuff. Water of life in a cocktail will get you drunk next Tuesday. Only thing keeping you alive. There you go. Well, as I've said a couple of times in videos, it's surprising, or at least interesting to me, how many alcoholic drinks around the world translate as water of life. Whiskey, which comes from the Irish esquibaha, water of life. Aquavitae literally translates as water of life. Eau de vie, water of life. I did read that even vodka comes from a Russian word that means life. Ooh, I gotta look Discord, Pat. What's on the Discord? Oh, what a surprising turn of events. There's a Pat's movie review. Oh, In the Lost Lands. Oh, what? Oh, 10 out of 10 for In the Lost Lands. Another 10 out of 10 for Pat. Yeah, that looks really trippy, that movie. So very low res image you've put in there. But that's okay. Okay, yes, 10 out of 10. Okay. So I'm not living on a star. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, no, let's drink and be happy. Definitely. Those fucking people, honestly. Yeah, that's not a very memorable cocktail, honestly. Bed and Butterfly. Meet me in hell. Well, are you just making those up? The bloody cocktail? Use your entry. Meet me in hell is a fucking great name for a cocktail. That's. I'm not sure what it'd be. I think it has to be red and spicy. I use some of the Mexican chili liqueur I have. Actually, talking about ones, I was doing ones that were song titles a while back, both on purpose and accidentally. In hell, I'll be in good company. All right, you know what? I might just go. I was going to do one more video. I might just do it straight away. Hannah, meet me in hell. Just an entire. Oh, Fireball, of course. Fucking Fireball. An early start for the next day. Fireball's the choice. That's way better known. I'm not a fan of Fireball. I have some in the cupboard in a very classy plastic bottle. Meet me in hell with a twist. Adding extra. Oh, a curry leaf? Oh, of course there's a pink elephant. If you look up pink elephant, you'll probably get 10 different recipes for cocktails. These guys were coming up with really fun cocktail names. I think I'd actually, okay, meet me in hell. I think I'd actually have to set it on fire. So I've got to float something really high proof. And I have a bunch of high proof spirits. The choice is wide open. Got to float some high proof spirit on top and set it on fire, and then like shake the cinnamon sugar over it, which so it goes whoosh. Actually, what a fun idea if we just search. Is there one? Go meet me in hell cocktail. Just wonder if someone's called a cocktail that. Hell cocktails, 109 recipes. Hell recipe. Okay, a whole bunch of people. Ooh, meet your maker from Hell's Kitchen. Okay, I'm going to look at 2 recipes. See what I get. The Hell cocktail. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's just a series of chili spirits and liqueurs. Yeah, that sounds fucking horrible. I'm not a chili. I'm not doing that to myself. Meet your maker from Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen's Meet Your Maker. What's this recipe? No, that's the thing. So it's whiskey, ginger liqueur, apple and cinnamon. Okay. Asshole didn't give her a recipe. What's this one? I'm intrigued. Is there a rum donkey? Okay, so it's got ginger ale. Whiskey, ginger liqueur, mint, apple, strawberry, cinnamon. Okay, whatever. Meet Me in Hell's a better name anyway. Spaghetti. We got rain. The old bar used to hang out reopened and making a drink called Pink Fuck. Oh, yes, that's right. Ash versus Evil Dead. Oh, my God. But no ketamine. Is the EU doing retaliatory tariffs? I know in Canada, a lot of the bottle shops are just taking American products off the shelves because there was like some deal that if they didn't sell the whiskey, they can send it back. So they're just taking it all off the shelves and sending it back, trying to get people to drink Canadian whiskey. I mean, wouldn't bother me none if there was tariffs on it here because I just drink Australian anyway. Eat a wanker fat cocktail, drunk on Wednesdays, the rest of the week is day. Yeah, what? Not giving a fuck about. See, I just always want to go, well, what we're going to, maybe W fat. So it'd be whiskey F framboise, which I think is cherry liqueur. A, an apple liqueur. See, T, back to tequila, I think. Soccer game at Amy was delayed because of lightning. Damn. Tommy, thanks to tariffs, Trump. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. I haven't had the aircon on all day. Probably won't have it on tonight. Jack Daniel's honey. I mean, that's not bad. It's it's a good mixer. Although, because it's got that sweetness, you just pour it over ice. Let's see. I just wanted to check what framboise is. Yes, it's raspberry. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm still on the light and easies. I had rigatoni and meatballs, which is pretty freaking good, actually. Tomato sauce, rigatoni, meatballs. It's freaking good. All right. I'm going to make the second cocktail video, the Spanish monk. All right. Oh, he's disappearing. Just getting the chair out of the way. Okay. Guts to move some things. Oh, tell you what. I can actually feel that cocktail. Getting a bit drifty with that alcohol. Okay, put that away. This out of the way. Oh god, there's always sediment in the bottom of this bottle. Maybe that means it's natural. Call me Mr. Natural. Dude, going into the forbidden cupboard of mystery. I need the green chartreuse. I've only done half bottle of green chartreuse. I did a whole bottle of yellow chartreuse. And the time it took me to go through half that bottle. All right. What are the other ingredients? Gin, lemon juice. I probably should do a lighter sugar syrup than that one. What sugar syrups do I have in the fridge? Should fucking make a... Okay, that out of the way. Okay, so we want the cocktail foamer and the saline. cocktail foamer bottle gets gummed up. Chartreuse, lemon juice, dry gin. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use up this bottle. It's a very good dry gin. Ooh, maybe I'll make dry gin and sweet vermouth later. We will sing a few drops of that. Got my lemon. I really, yeah, you know what? Being a little bit fussy, but I'm going to disappear for a minute and get a different sugar syrup. Go to the fridge. Hey, Justin. Just go. Okay, I'm back. Mrs. Angry's opened the house up to get the cool night air in because we haven't had cool night air that often this week, and it is cool night air tonight. It's very nice. All right, dry gin, green chartreuse, sugar syrup, lemon juice. All right, we're freaking ready, man. Okay, well, how much are we putting in? 45 mils of this pink gin. Honestly, I'm going to do a slightly heavy pour there. I'm going to finish that bottle. Okay. Lemon juice. A bit light on the lemon juice, because that's how I prefer it. Okay. All right, so I'm ready. Got all the ingredients ready. Ready, steady, spaghetti. Okay, get this out. Get this out. Do. When you take me by the hand. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm going to pretend I'm a professional, and I'm going to chill my glass. Because we're all classy here in Bar Angry. Throwing our equipment around. Professional out the wazoo, I am. I shit professionalism. Okay, now I am ready, steady, spaghetti. Let's turn this on. See if we got it all framed up nicely. That's friggin' fine. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay, pink gin. Green chartreuse. Whoops. Poured a bit heavy on the green chartreuse. Lemon juice. Sugar syrup. A few drops of the foamer. And 3 drops of saline. Okay. Okay, dokie. That. All right, let's just make sure this is lined up while I shape my little booty right down to the ground. That's a good head of foam. That's what we like. Some good head. All right. Oops. Actually, I want to turn it off. Just get over here and reflect. Okay. Turn this on. This one's just a short. Oh yeah, it's leveled out to some nice foam. I like that. All right, ready? Oh wait, is it still running? That's still running. I forgot to turn this off. That's all good. Okay, let's do it. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is a cocktail called a Spanish monk. I assume named after the fact it has green chartreuse in it. That's made by monks. I thought they were from France, but it's called a Spanish monk for reasons that escape me. This is basically a gin sour with the addition of some green chartreuse. That sounded interesting to me, so I'm going to have a sip. Ooh, and that is a lovely tasting drink. This is very bright and fresh, and the herbal element's great. I'll show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of dry gin, then 1/2 ounce or 15 mils of green chartreuse. Add to that 3/4 ounce, around 22.5 mils of lemon juice, then 1/2 ounce or 15 mils of sugar syrup. And then to make it foamy, I'm doing a few drops of Wonder Foam. And to make the flavors pop, I'm adding 3 drops of saline. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for at least 20 seconds. Want to get it nice and foamy, and I'm straining that into a chilled coupe. The foam is optional. You might like to use egg white or aquafaba. I prefer Wonder Foam. It's just easier in my book, and you get a nice foam from it. But you do you, and please come back to see me again sometime for another cocktail recipe. Until I see you again, I'll say cheers. All right, a little bit more. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. Shout. Hold my ears up and shout. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, got to turn everything off. and sit down and chat. Not making any more videos tonight. Maybe make some tomorrow night. Maybe even make another cocktail tonight. Have a blowout Thursday. But it is what it is. Irony of the free market. Oh, yeah. The capitalists hate capitalism, basically. Needs to be a drink called the Gunther. Well, something German, if it's called the Gunther. Hannah's gone straight for coffee liqueur. Oh, Gunther from Friends made coffee. Oh, great lateral thinking, Hannah. You liking the idea of a coffee-based one? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything German. I don't have any German liqueur or German spirits. But coffee... oh, yes, you remembered Safa. No, the food convention was good. And I did say I was going to take some pictures, but I was always a little bit late to the table and people were already descending on it. And it would have been bad taste to take photos when there was people there. So I do not have any pictures to share. But I mean, that we had pastries in the morning, start the day. And for morning tea, like ham and cheese croissants and these little mushroom pastries. Lunch, wow, all the choices. It was like sandwiches, sushi, curry, like a quinoa salad and rice. They really laid it on, actually. Oh, yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio rightly criticizing the Australian government for approving a mine in Western Australia. Oh, I could put a couple of drops of black walnut bitters on here. Oop, just brown poopy drops. Come on, more. There you go. Oh, it's really aromatic, that brown black walnut bitters. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit of a surprise. Leonardo DiCaprio speaking on Australian political issues. He's a dodgy motherfucker, honestly. It speaks like it's not criminal. He's not doing anything wrong. It's just creepy and exploitative. Hannah loving internet justice. Oh my God. That woman was the fucking worst. Actually grabbed a baby wombat away from its mother, causing trauma to both of them. What a piece of shit. I think she was having, the government was reviewing her visa and considering revoking her visa. And fuck yeah, because that's bullshit. That is some serious fuckery. Well, that's really interesting, adding that black walnut bitters. She took the video down, as they say in the classics, too fucking late. Everyone saw it. I hope she does get fucking deported. That's some fucking bullshit. I have to say he's not technical. Oh, no. He's definitely judged. It's creepy and it's an abuse of a extreme power imbalance. But Jesus. Tell me, with Leo DiCaprio, you have to look at his past. Okay. Jesus, do I want to look up Brian Peck? I don't know who that is. She's supposedly a wildlife worker. She's a fucking shit wildlife worker if she did that. Not if she did that. She did it and recorded it. That's just some real fucked up shit. No, sir, I don't like it. So, yeah, fuck that nonsense, essentially. Oh, yeah. Seated next to Penny Wong on a plane. What do you talk about? Honestly, Joe Hockey. Just anyway, Joe Hockey. What a piece of shit, yeah? Because she will forever. I mean, okay, she supports shit policies from her shit political party. You know, hugely better than the Liberals, but Labor still does shit things. But the one time she was in the ABC studios, radio, but they have cameras there, like because they put stuff on the internet. And she was leaving an interview, and Joe Hockey was going in. It's when he was still in government, and there were cameras rolling, and they sort of passed each other. And Joe Hockey went, "Hi, Penny," and she just looked at him and went, "Ugh," and walked past him. Was like, "Fuck yeah, fuck that guy. He's a piece of shit." Ugh, god damn. But yes, she promotes some really shitty Labor policies, though, because Labor has some really shitty policies. It's real fucking hot for March. We're supposed to get, God, it's been going between 36 and 38 on Saturday, which I call fucking bullshit on. Like, we actually changed where we were going for date night because where we had been planning on going, that was next on our rotation, there's a fairly long walk. I was like, no, okay, so tomorrow's 27. Now they're saying 35. Okay, the prediction for Saturday's been fluctuating. 35 is the lowest I've seen. No, actually, a week ago they were saying 34. 38's the highest I've seen. Now they're saying 35. But then it's getting more moderate, 27, 19, 22, 25. That's proper March weather. Not fucking 2 weeks of 30 plus. That's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Well, you don't get sea breezes. Like the day of the seminar, which was yesterday, it was a 30-odd degree day. And just when the seminar was over, this sea breeze came in. And I shit you not, it's the coolest breeze, like change of wind I have ever felt. It was wild. It was almost like an air conditioner. You get cool breeze. But I swear this one on Wednesday was incredible. I genuinely don't think I've ever felt a breeze like it on a really hot day. The change went from like 35 to 23 really quickly. Okay, that's pretty yummy. Again, not going on my all-time favorites list, but it's better than the first one I made. So, that's a thing. I did not hear any V8s, no. What, were they doing the F1 track? I tend to hear the F1 cars, just like mosquito buzz, but I didn't hear anything today. You've been hearing Frankie Man Bear Pit exists. The odd change in weather proves that, yeah. If I understand rightly, I'm sure I've seen it in the headlines of some articles, the South Park guys more or less apologizing for doing multiple stories suggesting climate change isn't real. It's just that Al Gore annoyed them. And they're like, yeah, of course climate change is real, and we feel like dipshits for saying it isn't. But, Al Gore annoyed us. That's not bad at all. Would I make it again? That's the question. Probably not as is, but it seems kind of interesting recipe-wise to play with. Ooh, I just thought of something that that I might make, to have a blowout Thursday. And we're getting fucked up. St. Patrick's Day. Is St. Patrick's Day already passed? I feel 17th March. Okay, I have to wear something green. What day of the week is that? It's Monday. I do have a cocktail shirt that has shamrocks on it. It's very confused. It also has like snow crystals on it. Like they're confused with their Christmas clip art and the St. Patrick's. Okay, I've got to remember that and wear that on. I got to wear that to work on Monday. The cocktail shirt with the shamrocks. Someone meowed at Penny Wong? That does sound vaguely familiar, actually. Well, it was at South Bank. It was at the Crown Convention Centre. There were a lot of people around down there. Oh, okay. Weirdest thing. When I walked in, I passed. It was a Five Guys, the American burger chain in South Bank that I didn't really know about. And I thought, oh, I might get an early dinner there after the convention. And I forgot exactly where it was. And when I was walking to my train, I thought I'd see the Five Guys, and I didn't. So I didn't get Five Guys. So that was a mild disappointment. I learned to live. In fact, I didn't actually have dinner that night because I ate so much at the convention. I got home and went, I don't think I want dinner. Like I hadn't eaten for hours at that point, but I had like morning tea and lunch and afternoon tea, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm full. Safa, you're walking into it. You've never had Five Guys. How many guys have you had? Champagne comedy. I'm going to toast that line. Well, it wasn't too busy. I thought it'd be more busy than my normal day, but it wasn't too busy. Needs to be a cocktail shirt with Warwick Davis as a leprechaun. Have you ever done a leprechaun? All right, I'm going to have something non-alcoholic. And I might actually have something alcoholic. Oh, God, the ice moved. I got a drinking problem. Half that water missed my mouth. Oh, dear. Okay, what are we doing? I want a recipe that has gin and sweet vermouth. And I know there are a couple. I want to see what's the best sounding recipe. Sherry vermouth. Sweet vermouth. So I want gin and 142 recipes. I'm not surprised. Okay, what are the top ones? A Negroni, of course. Well, fuck a Negroni, honestly. Fruit cup. Satan's whiskers. Wardays cocktail. Apple brandy, gin, sweet. I actually like the sound of that. Okay, we've got to bookmark that one. Wardays cocktail. The Chorus Girl. No, I'm not going to do that. Redwood Heights, absinthe, gin, sweet vermouth. Amaro, orange bitters. The Bronx. Ooh, orange juice, gross. A lot of Negroni variations. A Bijou. Gin, sweet vermouth, green chartreuse, and orange bitters. Man, that's fucking tempting. Okay, I'll bookmark that as well. The Hanky Panky. All right. And I've got some contenders. Yeah, that's why I was drinking the water from the melted ice. I was going to have one of my mineral waters. But my drinking problem acted up and half the water missed my mouth. It's during the last Labor government in Senate Benay, someone meowed at her. That's fucking weird. Well, that's the LMP. St. Paddy's Day, a green cocktail, golden long around the glass, chocolate coins. Wow, you're going all in, Madam Butterfly. Just my one recommendation, if anyone's going to a bar on St. Patrick's Day, you're going to an Irish pub, ask for a drink, do not ask the bartender for an Irish car bomb or a black and tan, because they're both offensive as fuck. I mean, Irish car bomb should be self-explanatory why that's fucking offensive. Black and tan, for those who don't know, the Black and Tan was a paramilitary murder squad the Brits sent into Ireland to wreak terrorism among civilians. They were literally just going around murdering civilians, not the IRA, civilians. They were a terror unit of the British military. So don't fucking do it, okay? You deserve to have the bartender fucking glass you if you order either of those in an Irish pub or anywhere for that fucking matter. I know there's an ironic turn of events that my drinking problem was half the water didn't go in my mouth. Oh, call the cocktail the 9/11 and police brutality. Well, seriously, calling a cocktail, asking for a black and tan cocktail in an Irish pub is like if there was such a thing as a Jewish pub going in and asking for a Gestapo cocktail. It's that fucking offensive. The IRA, either early 1900s or even into the 1800s, there was literally the Irish fighting for independence. So the IRA been around much longer. The black and tans are just one of the fucked things the Brits did in Ireland. The other big one, of course, was the famine, which was completely unnecessary and killed or displaced half the Irish population, millions of people, because the Brits are a bunch of murderous cunts. By the Brits, I mean the empire, the politicians, not ordinary English people. So I like English people. I do not like colonizers. And there were not many colonizers like the British Empire. I'm having passion fruit and pineapple tonight. Plus, I'm adding my clarified. Oh, that was a fun noise. My clarified non-alcoholic concoction. Because I'm just keeping life interesting. It's distinctly possible Trump might accidentally give Albanese a second term. I genuinely hope Trump's fuckery derails AUKUS, because that is the biggest pile of shit. It's just absolutely fucked. It's just absolute bullshit and a waste of tens of billions of dollars. And I hope the whole thing gets fucking scuttled because it's fucking bullshit. Who has the day off tomorrow? There's no public holiday tomorrow. Melbourne might be crazy with the sports things. We don't have one for the Grand Prix. We have Melbourne Cup holiday and AFL Grand Final holiday. Haven't been to the F1 since 2012. I think I went once. I got free tickets to it once. It's fucking loud. Don't think I was there on race day. I think I was there like, oh man, that's fucking yum. Man, I make some good drinks. That's got some really interesting things. I was thinking of the next one of these non-alcoholic clarified things I do have a coffee base in it, because I've got like these canned coffees, and I might do some one of them and clarify, because they have a tea base, these things, and I don't like coffee, but if I clarify it, that takes the edge off. Oof, mind you, I'd have to do a fruit juice or something. I couldn't do a whole can of that coffee. That's too much for me. Oh, nice. I'm going to pay for you next year. Nice. So for a bunch of Trump advisors love tariffs. It's just stupid. They're going to fucking crash the US economy, make everything cost more in the US. It's ridiculous. And you can go on Friday for practice and qualifying? Yeah, I went on Friday or Saturday. I don't remember when I went, but it was definitely like the qualifying and practice stuff, not the main race. Yes. Safa raspberry. Well, it's not raspberry, it's passion. Are you having raspberry? I'm having passion fruit and pineapple. 'Cause I'm a fancy motherfucker. Well, what have you put in the Discord, Justin? I absolutely, I have seen this graph before, Justin. I absolutely, oh, what's it doing? Jesus. Oof. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Fucking Discord has changed how they show images, just by the by. Yeah, things cost way too much. Well, given the majority of stuff's imported, it's all going to cost 25% more. But look, I will share this because this graph is quite funny, and at first glance, it's absolutely fucking meaningless. But I'll try and explain it. Anyway, here we go. Present. Discord. Okay. So it's like a scatter chart. You can see all those little, and it looks like it doesn't mean anything. But I think the blue thing, this is popularity ratings. The blue one is the Conservative Party, and you see them gradually getting more popular. And the red was Trudeau's party. You see them gradually getting less popular. But what's not immediately obvious is right about the point when Trump came in, the Trudeau's party's popularity shot straight up, and the Conservatives dived straight down. So it's like gradual increase for the Conservatives, gradual decline for Trudeau's party, and then Trump comes in and does his fuckery, and they're like, oh, well, maybe Conservatives are bad, and they're now like equal in support. Trump completely turned this trend around, which I find really funny. Greenland had an election. Oh, good on them. Pat them on the head. It's almost like they're a real country. They're not. They're not, but it's almost like they are. It's very cute that they have elections. We got a government. Good on you, fellas. Pat you on the head. Nicely done. It's a whole thing, isn't it, Greenland? But I'm only being an a-hole like that because, like, no one from Greenland watches the stream, so I can get away with it. Yeah, it's almost like Australia's a real country too. Look, we've got our own. Look at that. They've got their own government. That's so cute. Despite the fact that they're completely subject to the whims of the major global powers. What a hoot. Those cute, perky little Australians pretending they have a government. It's a funny old world. When you boys talking about buying 4K monitors, that's all right. You got to laugh or cry, Tommy. And I'm trying not to cry. I want to say, oh my God, remind me, I saw a trailer for Disney's live action Lilo and Stitch, and it's like, Jesus, they're just milking their own IP, aren't they? And just reminded me of when I saw the original Lilo and Stitch in the cinema with my kids when they were little, which actually just when I'd broken up with their mum, and the line where Lilo says to Stitch, "We're a broken family," that just fucked me up. I think my kids are just sitting there going, "Oh, this is a fun movie," and just because there was that sad bit about family, and I was just like, "Ooh, God damn." Yeah, that sort of trend could happen here. But I mean, I don't know, Dutton's just being a complete fucking weasel and just lying. Like every time he says something fucked, he just goes, "Oh no, I'm not really going to do that," when he gets the backlash. Labor do a very non-liberal party policy, like increasing Medicare funding, so there's more bulk billing. Dutton goes, "Oh, we'll match that," and he's fucking lying. He's just fucking lying because he doesn't care. He's such a fucking weasel. Safa, how can be a country not being? Well, I was being super sarcastic, Safa. Oh, there you go. You guys talking technology. 32-inch OLED's about 500. Non-OLED is only half as much. Okay. I mean, like literally, they did computer-generated Lion King and were calling it live action because it wasn't cell animation; it was computer animation. It was ridiculous. And of course, Stitch in Lilo and Stitch is completely computer-generated, but there are humans in it. I don't know. It might be funny. Well, see, here's the thing, Safa. People place importance on different things. And it's very hard to understand when you place importance in a particular area and someone else places importance on the complete opposite. What even is intelligence? But it is not a measure of intelligence or common sense. Common sense, that's not a real thing either. Just a societal construct. And so they're just I kind of agree that it can be extremely hard to understand how a vaguely reasonable human could support particular political parties, but I think people have blind spots, and I include myself in that. But yeah, people are very good at self-delusion, just convincing themselves that something that is not okay is completely okay. But it's like, if it fits your worldview, you'll defend it, particularly if your identity is tried up. So I'm looking at things to use the gin and vermouth. 30 mils apple brandy, 30 mils dry gin, 30 mils sweet vermouth, 5 mils chartreuse. Maybe. A bijou. What's in a bijou? 25 mils dry gin, 15 mils chartreuse, 30 mils. See, that's more it. Might make a bijou. Oh yeah, Turnbull shit talking Trump. It's really funny saying politicians shouldn't be scared to shit talk Trump. A rebound like Canada, I'll probably see. Yeah, but again, I'm extremely wary of opinion polls because how often they're wrong, basically. You think Dutton's walking into? I don't know. I hope so. See, Justin, where I'm with you is if people are at all common sense before the election, they will see Dutton's just a piece of shit. He's just a liar. He's an opportunistic, manipulative, lying sack of shit. Like he's fucking evil incarnate, basically. And it's just like pushing that Trumpy shit. And there is a small, by small, I mean, I don't know, 15, 20% of the Australian population with whom that shit works. But I think there's a big chunk in the middle who just go, oh, fuck that. And of course, anyone who's on the left is fuck that. But I think there's a big chunk in the middle who react poorly to that sort of manipulation and just go, oh, no, fuck that. What's this guy doing? Fuck him. Tommy, you got something to say? Say it, my brother. Say it. Madam Butterfly, feeling sick after night drinking. Think you're Tom Trumping. If we better well, you'll vomit and get it out of your system. Yeah, and just know there fucking should be, honestly. Labor just need to get better on messaging because the Liberals fucking suck. Ooh, I am enjoying that. We're up to 9:30. No, I only had half the mineral water. I might have the rest of it. So if you have a friend who's a lifelong Liberal moving away because he's afraid, yeah, well, it's like Dutton has to be thrown in the bin and the Liberals get back to being a bit more sensible. Like if Dutton were to win an election, it would be a fucking disaster. This country would be fucked. I mean, not as bad as Trump in the US, but still fucked. Whereas, I don't know, give Labor enough time, they might get their shit together and put some actual decent policies in place. Maybe I'm naive and optimistic, but I kind of hope for that. And I'm also not a fool. You know, Labor aren't staying in power forever, and they shouldn't because, you know, the old saying, absolute power corrupts absolutely. But, yeah, parties that stay in government for a long time get complacent, if not corrupt. I'm not a fool. There'll be a Liberal coalition government, you know, sometime in the next decade, maybe in the next 5 years, maybe the next election. I hope it's not the next election. I really hope it's not the next election. Wrong button. This community is really debate whether we disagree. I mean, I try to. It's just when someone's an arsehole, a boring arsehole, I lose patience. Is that a thing that's happening? Dutton criticising Albanese for not being able to handle Trump. Yeah, but that's what they do in opposition. That's how Abbott got into power, by just in opposition, aggressively attacking every single thing Labor did. And when he got into government, it quickly became apparent he was an empty shell. I swear to fuck, if I see one more fucking article just pretending Gen X doesn't exist. I saw those same things. They go, oh, yes, millennials and Zoomers combined are bigger than boomers for the first time. And it never mentioned Gen X once, who are just turning into boomers, quite honestly. Yes, opposition political parties, they can say whatever they want, talk whatever shit they want, and never be held accountable. Oh, speaking of assholes who say whatever they want and are never held accountable, the latest pathetic lie from Musk, and again, I have to qualify this, I only saw it as a screenshot. And I don't really trust people to not fake screenshots. I actually did a quick search of Musk's timeline and didn't find this. But there are so many tweets on his fucking timeline, who knows? But there's a thing saying like, he's saying he'd go into space on a SpaceX rocket to shut up the critics. And it's like, no, you won't, you fucking wuss. You absolutely will not do that. And he just repeatedly makes up shit and says he's going to do it, and he never does it. You know, right back to saying he'd fight fucking Zuckerberg. He just randomly says shit and never does it. Yes, I'm with you, Tommy. Arseholes are just arseholes. They're not worth talking to. Yeah, that was absolutely surreal. Trump buying a Tesla and he can't drive it. But everything he does is performative and meaningless and stupid and intelligence insulting. It's just, oh man. All empires collapse, but the American empire is collapsing pretty fucking fast. Ridiculously fast. Drag us down with it. First empire that's had planet-destroying weapons in its arsenal. Not a great thought. That's the real Gen X fucking paranoia. Gen X doom shit. Between the 60s and the 80s, it was like the dominant train of thought, we're going to fucking die in a nuclear war. My revolutionist, radical leftist. Oh, yeah, I think Trump probably can't drive, Tommy. I think you're actually probably right. Who knows, Justin? Does the Republican Party get worse? Is something relatively sane comes back after Trump? It's impossible to tell because they're literally doing this shit now where it's like, hey, just destroy everything. All the stuff we said we wanted to do, weirdly, you can actually do it. You can just ignore the rule of law. You can ignore social and political norms. You can just be a complete fucking piece of shit. And it's like they're so excited to discover ethics, standards, that's some bullshit. So, yeah. I am going to get some more ice and then have the rest of my mineral water. Like a good boy. I was going to maybe have more alcohol, but maybe not. Who knows? But I'm going to get some more ice. This will just take a minute. Oh, damn. There we go. Okay. Got some ice. Oh man, drinking all this mineral water this late. We get up and pee in the middle of the night. Need to get some ice. Hey, Aussie Gun Bunny, how you doing, man? It has been a little while. I've been well. I hope you've been keeping well. It's a fun one. And also, Aussie Gun Bunny, a revolutionary. This is non-alcoholic. This is basically a fruity, clarified tea drink I made. It's very nice. I'm adding it to mineral water. Because I'm a responsible adult. It is, well, all of Europe, and now Australia starting to ask, oh, all the ideas we had about national security with the US, what the fuck? Oh, you're home? Had a nice drive? Hanging out with Rays on a drive? That's fun. That's nice. Aussie Gun Money, not too bad. Facebook got sucked. Yeah. It's kind of like everyone's leaving Facebook anyway. I mean, I'm not because I'm lazy, but... All right. Jackie Lambie, want to be quiet about the US out of Pine Gap? You freaking soon find out what happens down dark alleys. Your eye was in backwards. Oh my God. Oh dear. So you can't get your account back. Damn. The hell's that about? I know I've been suspended heaps of times. For nothing. Just for like replying to someone, fuck you, cunt, fuck you and your fucking mother, you fuck. Got me suspended. Anyway. Just having a security strategy lies in one company. Yeah, and it's finally been brought home to everyone. It was like the playing Jenga and a piece got pulled out. Everything's going to topple. Tommy, you missed the days when L. Ron Hubbard was the bad guy. Oh, yes, for anyone who missed it, the theme. It's L. Ron Hubbard, founder of Scientology's birthday. He's definitely still alive because of his massive power. He's just staying out of the public eye. What a fucking weirdo that guy was. What a destructive, evil fucking cult Scientology is. Oh, yeah, what did you do? So you didn't do anything? It was duplicate accounts? That's weird. But again, I legit got a message on Facebook saying, I am from Facebook security and your account's been compromised. You have to click on this link. And so, of course, I reported it and said, fucking scam. And, you know, and then Facebook's reply is, oh, yeah, we didn't do anything to their account. I'm sure you're not happy. And I was going like, that account is literally messaging people saying they're Facebook security and trying to hijack it. It's a fucking travesty. They've been talking for years about catching up. Yeah. Oh, wait, what was that about? What Safa said? Something about Laserdisc? Hey, Celtic, how are you doing? Praise Xenu, yes. I've actually read a bunch of Hubbard's sci-fi books or stuff published with his name as the author. Mind you, he wrote fucking heaps in the 50s and 60s, maybe the 40s as well. He was just like writing non-stop for these pulp magazines. So he could write. He could definitely write. But yes, I've actually read quite a few of the books published under Ron Hubbard's name, not Dianetics, like science fiction. Justin, you reckon if it gets bad enough, you wouldn't rule out Republicans joining forces with Democrats to impeach Trump? Yeah. The Republicans are all too scared. Like, even the establishment is 100% behind Trump now. And, like, they got 100% behind him when he won last time. But this time they were 100% behind him before the election. My thoughts on Lovecraft. Oh, okay. I've never actually read any Lovecraft. He's obviously got a fairly enduring fan base. He was a horrible, creepy Nazi guy by all accounts. But yes, people who are into it love his writing on unspeakable horrors. So we're saying Warner had a factory. It was in Mexico. It was in Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. So Warner's discs are bad. Okay. Oh, God. I read the Battlefield Earth books, actually. The movie's a fucking shocker. Bat and Butterfly, you got no work till Monday. Nice. This is more alcohol. Get something light and fruity. Are those the choices? Hospital or is it hospital and jail? Yeah, this is a nice light one. It's a light green, just a little thing. This is a nice one. I wore the one I wore to the convention on yesterday. Was a sort of tropical tiki-ish thing with pirate themes that also had some skulls and fish skeletons on it and cocktails and names of cocktails on it. And I got several compliments because everyone else was wearing, typical business seminar clothes. And I'm wearing a reasonably loud shirt. So I got several compliments for it. Oh, there is something in my mailbox. Not sure if it's from Celtic or one of the subscriptions he put me on. I got an email about it, but I won't be in the city till Monday. Justin, if the billionaire class decides it's time to Trump. Well, there is that as well. And if he tanks the economy much worse, they maybe will turn on him. Well, there is that too, Home for the Elderly. Trump's like the definition of a useful idiot. You pronounce L. Ron Hubbard drink. Shot of water and instantly in debt. If I was sent a copy of Dianetics, no, I wouldn't read it. As much as I joke about it, Scientology is a distasteful and fucked up cult that's fucked up a lot of people's lives. I did their test once, like just after uni in my early 20s, and God, they're shifty motherfuckers. Yeah, it's kind of swings and roundabouts, Justin. But yeah, if they get changes to tax law, which is permanent, they'll like that because, the economy is a fiction and it's cyclical anyway. Yeah, something you signed me up for, Celtic. That's what I was thinking. Was he going by you'd read it whilst on the loo with your bottle? Replacement toilet paper? I can see it. I can absolutely see it. Loxilori. Yeah, I just think it'd be a bit rough on your butthole as well. It's not very soft paper. But you want something printed on nice high quality paper to wipe your butt. It's a whole thing. So we're almost at the weekend. What am I gonna do? Who knows? Okay, last night I did finish watching the Netflix series 0 Day. Robert De Niro, possibly the first time he's done a series and not a movie. I do have to pronounce it shit, actually. I mean, I watched all of it because I wanted to see how they resolved it, but I'm sure their whole cybersecurity thing, cyber attack, was absolute fucking horseshit. Just Hollywood spout meaningless fucking jargon and fuck it. Oh god, Danny Masterson, and yes, horrible person. What did I say today? That streamer Destiny, who's facing criminal charges for revenge porn, essentially. He's engaged the same lawyer who represented Danny Masterson and Bill Cosby. He's got the sex offender lawyer. No, they've still never found David Miscavige's wife. Oh, Celtic, you did the Scientology personality test once? Would only give you the results if you went into one of their offices. Told them to fuck off. I did it in their Sydney office. Aussie gun bunny had Mormons at the beach, chatting to them 20 minutes when I gave him his personal copy of the Book of Mormon. He was like, what the fuck are you doing, Dad? You're just having a chat. Yeah, Celtic confirms. Miscavige's wife is still missing. How Miscavige isn't in jail, I don't know. Oh man. That's yummy. You did the test online. Okay. Yeah, I actually got approached by one in the street in Sydney. Oh, I don't know anything about it. It was a mod. Oh my God. See, don't fucking trust mods, man. I don't even know if the story about him engaging the lawyer that represented Bill Cosby and Danny Masterson is real. People just spout shit on the internet all the time. I don't know anything about Destiny. Oh, you have a drink every time I burp, you're going to get alcohol poisoning. Aussie Gun Bunny, he grinned and said, you can leave it in the car, forever stuck on the side of the road with the runs, you have loot paper. Nice. Well, yeah, it was really ridiculous fucking thing to have on a public server or a server that other people had access to. It's quite ridiculous. Sorry, Tommy, who were you saying is like the mafia? I said Scientology. I think the mafia has more honor. But you know, it's a whole thing, as they say. It's redonkulous. Really, I don't know if it's just a thing. I'm feeling like, because I had my clarified non-alcoholic thing with my lemon lime mineral water, which is my favorite, just for something different. I got a different one tonight. I think it tastes better. It's mystery. Home for the elderly. A lot of right-wing grifters has approached the... right-wingers just always act in bad faith. How's it going, money? Found out priest recently got charged with assault against minors. 60 days. Jesus Christ. It's just the cover-ups for the clergy that abused people is fucking sickening. Also, did you see or hear a while back, I know, a week or two back, I don't even know, I was paying attention, but Hassan got suspended from Twitch for a day? I thought it might have ended up being longer, but it was only a day instead of, and it was a very stupid thing he said about if you care about Medicare fraud, you should kill this guy. And it was as a politician who was responsible for massive Medicare fraud. And I was like, dude, that was such a stupid thing to say. Like, you're really lucky you only got suspended for one day. I watched a bit of video where he's going like, oh, context. He leaned way, way, way too heavily on the context thing. The context was you said a stupid thing you shouldn't have said. And to a large degree, he did cop to it. But he kept going about, oh, you took it out of context. Here's the context is you said a really stupid thing you shouldn't have said. He was being a bit more honest when he said, I do 10 or 12 hours streaming a day. It's pretty stressful, and I'm going to slip up sometimes. Yeah, sadly, Aussie Gun Bunny, that's a really common story. Considering the stuff he has said is nothing. Yeah, no. And that's why the suspension was only one day. But it was a really dumb mistake saying, if you care about this, kill this guy. That was a really dumb mistake. Or they're swatting Ethan Klein. Again, they all do that. Everyone does that. Fuckheads who don't like someone try and get them arrested or swatted. It's really shitty behavior. Inexcusable. It's fucked. Absolutely fucked. So, yeah, but the right wingers in particular are absolute scumfucks who constantly act in bad faith. They're liars and hypocrites. And they've got no morals or standards. I mean, I just don't go over people in general, but yeah, going after someone's family, inexcusable. But again, stupid fucking people on the internet. Oh, Tommy, I love you too. I'm sure we do disagree on things. I don't think it's, people are people. We're going to disagree on something. But yeah, I try to maintain a sense of integrity. This company, not going to read the Book of Mormon. I thought you always had Qantas Gold status with all your traveling. Get the orange full body. Again, I don't. Again, as a person and as policies, and Trump's completely reprehensible, but he's embarrassing and cringe as fuck. And the way his cult sexualize him is so fucking weird. I mean, what the fuck is going on there? Just all the representations they do of him, where they fetishize and sexualize him, it's so fucking creepy and so fucking cringe. Well, I never watched The Apprentice, but his fake tan now is so embarrassing and so badly applied. Same with his fucking hair. But if you had a bar to be called Mugs and Hugs, serve drinks and give you a hug. Yeah, hugs are good. I have no idea. You don't see Melania very often. The only first lady to have done nude modeling. That we know of. I don't know. She's the only one to have done it commercially. I wonder if those pictures, you get the sort of conspiracies. It's been scrubbed from the internet. If I go Melania, nude. Oh no, they are still there. I mean, okay. These days, of course, you get a lot of ridiculous, fucking fake ones as well. But there you go. The pictures are still on the internet. Rumor Obama's marriage is in trouble. There's always going to be there. I mean, your marriage is going to be in trouble just because of false rumors of being in trouble. What is the new Tesla advertising campaign? Honestly, we're not fucked. I don't know. You think Trump would look better shaved heads and clown makeup? I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm with you, Aussie Gun Bunny. I don't care if other people have faith, but push it on me and I'm going to tell you what I think. Yeah, I agree, Tommy. It's as stupid as the Kardashians. Oh, okay. So you didn't literally mean an advertising campaign. You meant Trump pushing. Again, it's just corruption. The way he completely abuses the office. Is Biden jealous? Biden probably thinks he's still president. His brain's fucking jelly. But mind you, so is Trump. Trump cannot put a coherent sentence together. They're senile in different ways. Biden was really kind of weak and doddery. Trump's got more force, but makes no sense. Celtic, you've had Mormon missionaries turn up today. I haven't been to church because of night shifts. They're trying to, yeah, that's the thing they do. If you don't, it's not just Mormons. There's a few of the Christian cults do that. If you don't show up at church for a while, they come around and pressure you. During Madam Butterfly said the thing about a bar called Mugs and Hugs, when we Australian musician Brendan McLean, the song, God, probably about 10 years ago now because I lose track of time. There's a fun sort of dancey number called Hugs Not Drugs. The line in the chorus is, "We want hugs, not drugs, or both if they're available." Oh, again, because Trump is old, in really bad shape, and under massive amounts of stress. It would be completely unsurprising if he died tomorrow, if he just dropped dead. And what the fuck would happen? Because all these lunatic cultists would say it was a conspiracy and he'd been murdered by the deep state. I shudder to think what would happen. If you went door to door, I'd like to show about Lord and Savior Odin, who's promises to end ice giants. Have you seen any ice giants lately? See, he's real. I mean, it's more solid, definitely. All right. Because time's getting on. I'm not going to make another cocktail. Just have a little bit of my... I think because I'm really down to the end of that liqueur. I'll make some more tomorrow. I'm really strongly tempted to barrel age it as well. Got to think about that because then I won't have any for barrel age it. Tommy, as a US citizen, not hit on Trump just like you wouldn't hate on Biden, but at least it's just The whole system is fucked, dude. It is true, Weirdo Vance would be president, but who the fuck knows what that would mean? If you want a male adult version of your Barbie, call Mugs, Jugs, and Hugs. Gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed too. Yeah. Thanks for dropping in, man. It's nice to see you again. I hope all goes well with you. I'm just gonna have a little drink of this and give Mrs. Angry a bit of flavour and her tea tomorrow. Oh, Raze, you just made it. Did you see that wacky picture of you earlier? It is last second, but you did catch me. There you go. It's the whole thing. God, I've got so many fucking meetings tomorrow. People have fucked up my Friday, honestly. You know, I've got like 5 fucking meetings. It's bullshit. But, you know, fuck it. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. Well, see, he's wrong there, Celtic. He needs to change that to a cocktail-loving cock-toucher. What should you pick to eat later? Sushi, pizza, or burrito? I don't like sushi. Huge fan of pizza and burrito. You can use a pizza and turn it into a giant burrito. Cook a pizza, do like burrito type toppings on it, and then just roll it up, and then you've got a giant burrito. You got doors tomorrow? Oh no, drop Mr. Mandra. Also, did you all see that video I put on the Discord a while back? Someone did on YouTube. What do you call the video? Methdra, the methiest place in Australia. Trying to interview methy people in Mandra. I love you too, Tommy. That's okay. The world does suck. And people in power generally tend to suck. Yes. You're Mr. Mandra? Yeah, I thought so. But I didn't get any comments on the Methdra. To be fair, I didn't really like the video that much. All right, I am going to finish up. You fine and funky people. Well, that's exactly what someone on meth would say. Anyway, so if you're around for party night tomorrow night, we'll all commiserate with Ray's work indoors tomorrow night. Jesus. Okay. But I'm gonna go sleepy bebbers. So see you find people another time. But I will say bye for now.